How does a superpower fall? The Hittite Empire once ruled vast lands across Anatolia and Syria. Yet within a short span of famines starved their fields, turning bread baskets into dust bowls.
3 millennia ago, the ancient world was dominated by powerful empires. Among these, the Hittite Empire emerged as a formidable force. Its influence and control rivaled that of other major powers, including Egypt. The Hittites established a vast and complex civilization in Anatolia. Their strategic location allowed them to control vital trade routes and resources. The empire's military prowess and diplomatic skill shaped the ancient Near East. Anatolia, a region of immense historical significance, was home to powerful ancient empires. One such empire established significant dominance across a large portion of this landmass. This empire exerted considerable influence over the region, shaping its political landscape. It developed a vast and intricate network of political power, extending its control. Simultaneously, it fostered a robust economic system that spanned across Anatolia. This dual control solidified its position as a major force in the ancient world. The Hittite Empire, a major power in the ancient Near East, experienced an abrupt and mysterious collapse. This disappearance occurred during the Late Bronze Age, a period marked by widespread upheaval. Historians refer to this era as the Bronze Age collapse or Bronze Age crises. The crisis involved various factors, including climate change, migrations, and internal conflicts. The exact causes of the Hittite Empire's demise remain a subject of ongoing archaeological and historical debate. The Hittite Empire was a major power in the ancient Near East. It held significant geopolitical importance, rivaling other great civilizations. Notably, the Hittites were considered peers to the powerful Egyptian Empire. This peer status highlights their military, economic, and diplomatic strength. Their influence shaped the political landscape of the Bronze Age. The empire's eventual collapse marked a significant shift in ancient history. For centuries, historical interpretations have sought to explain periods of widespread destruction in the ancient world. A significant focus of these interpretations has been the collapse of Bronze Age civilizations. Many historical accounts linked this destruction to a mysterious and powerful force. This force was often attributed to a shadowy group known in historical records as the Sea Peoples. The Sea Peoples were depicted as invaders responsible for widespread devastation across the Mediterranean. Their actions were believed to have triggered the downfall of numerous ancient empires and cities. The Sea Peoples were a confederation of seafaring raiders who appeared in the Late Bronze Age. They are historically depicted as warriors emerging from the Mediterranean Sea. These groups launched attacks against major civilizations across the eastern Mediterranean. Their incursions contributed to the widespread collapse of Bronze Age societies. Archaeological evidence and ancient texts document their destructive impact on coastal regions. The exact origin and identity of the Sea Peoples remain a subject of ongoing historical debate. The Late Bronze Age saw numerous prominent civilizations flourish across the Mediterranean and Near East. These societies were interconnected through complex trade networks and diplomatic relations. A series of widespread attacks occurred, believed to be from various groups like the Sea Peoples. These attacks significantly destabilized the established political and economic structures of the era. Ultimately, these external pressures contributed to the collapse and destruction of many Bronze Age civilizations. Modern scientific studies are advancing our understanding of historical narratives. A key area of this research involves the analysis of ancient DNA. Ancient DNA provides genetic information from past organisms and populations. This genetic data offers unprecedented insights into evolutionary processes. It helps to reconstruct the complex movements and interactions of ancient peoples. These studies are revealing a far more intricate and nuanced historical record than previously known. Advanced genetic analyses are providing new insights into historical events. These studies focus on the Bronze Age collapse, a period of widespread societal decline. Previously, a singular explanation for this collapse was widely accepted. However, modern genetic data visualization techniques challenge this long-held theory. The new findings suggest a more complex, multifaceted understanding of the collapse. New research challenges long-held theories about the Sea Peoples. Previously, they were believed to be a monolithic invading civilization. This perspective suggested a unified force causing widespread Bronze Age collapse. Modern evidence indicates a more complex, non-monolithic identity. They were likely diverse groups, possibly migrating due to various pressures. This redefines our understanding of their role in ancient history. Modern research indicates that ancient groups were often not monolithic entities. Instead, they frequently formed as diverse coalitions of various peoples. These coalitions comprised individuals from different geographical regions. Specifically, many originated from various parts of the Mediterranean basin. This highlights a complex, multi-ethnic composition rather than a single origin. Such diversity shaped their cultural, social, and political structures. Recent research indicates a diverse geographical origin for members of an ancient coalition. Many coalition members are now understood to have originated from southern Europe. A significant portion also hailed from the Aegean region, further highlighting their varied backgrounds. This suggests a broad geographical scope for the coalition's formation and influence. Historical narratives often portray the Sea Peoples as the primary cause of Bronze Age collapse. This perspective suggests they were singular destroyers solely responsible for widespread devastation. However, new research offers a re-evaluation of their historical role. The Sea Peoples are now viewed not as sole destroyers, but as active participants. They were part of a broader, more complex systemic collapse during the Late Bronze Age. This reframing highlights a multifaceted crisis rather than a single external cause. Systemic collapses are rarely attributable to a single, isolated cause. Instead, they typically stem from a complex interplay of multiple factors. These factors are often interconnected, creating a web of dependencies. A breakdown in one area can trigger a cascade of failures across others. This confluence of issues amplifies initial vulnerabilities, leading to widespread collapse. Understanding these interdependencies is crucial for preventing future systemic failures. One significant environmental factor identified is severe and prolonged drought. Such droughts lead to a drastic reduction in available water resources. This scarcity directly impacts agricultural output and crop yields. The devastation of agriculture results in significant food supply shortages. Prolonged drought conditions can lead to widespread famine and economic instability. Understanding these impacts is crucial for developing resilient strategies against future droughts. Trade networks are intricate systems facilitating the global exchange of goods and services. These networks rely on established routes, logistics, and agreements to function efficiently. Disruptions to these networks can arise from various factors, including geopolitical events or natural disasters. Such disruptions sever vital supply lines, impacting the flow of essential goods. The interruption of supply lines can lead to shortages, price increases, and economic instability. Maintaining resilient trade networks is crucial for global economic stability and access to critical resources. Earthquake zones are regions prone to frequent and powerful seismic activity. These geological instabilities are caused by the movement of tectonic plates. Frequent and powerful earthquakes contribute to widespread destruction. This destruction impacts infrastructure and settlements, leading to significant damage. Environmental pressures, such as climate change or natural disasters, often initiate displacement. Economic hardships, including poverty or lack of opportunity, also drive populations to seek new homes. These combined pressures frequently trigger large-scale mass migrations of people. Such movements displace populations and create significant societal strain in both origin and destination regions. The collapse of the Hittite Empire is understood as a multi-causal event. It was not attributable to a singular invading force. Instead, multiple factors contributed to its decline. This illustrates a complex historical collapse model. The Hittite Empire occupied a strategic geographical location in ancient Anatolia. This position placed it at the crossroads of various trade routes and competing powers. Its borders were often contested, leading to frequent military conflicts. The empire faced constant external pressures from neighboring states and migrating peoples. This geographical reality made the Hittite Empire particularly susceptible to combined external threats. The Bronze Age civilizations were heavily dependent on extensive trade networks for vital resources. These networks facilitated the exchange of raw materials, such as tin and copper, across vast distances. This reliance created a system where disruptions to trade had significant and immediate impacts. Any interruption in these routes could lead to shortages of essential goods and materials. Such vulnerabilities often resulted in economic instability and societal upheaval within these civilizations. The Hittite economy was fundamentally based on agricultural production. This agricultural system was highly susceptible to environmental factors. Climatic shifts posed a significant threat to their food supply and stability. Persistent drought, in particular, was a major vulnerability for Hittite agriculture. Such climatic challenges could severely impact their economic foundation and societal well-being. Major Hittite urban centers were complex societies requiring substantial resources for sustenance. These cities faced significant challenges in maintaining their populations during times of scarcity. Resource scarcity could stem from environmental factors like drought or agricultural failures. Economic disruptions or military conflicts also contributed to resource shortages in urban areas. Sustaining large populations under such conditions was a critical test for Hittite urban administration. Archaeological findings provide crucial insights into historical societal changes. Recent discoveries increasingly challenge previous interpretations of societal collapse. Evidence now suggests a complex and protracted period of decline. This contrasts with earlier theories of sudden, catastrophic obliteration. The decline often involved multiple interacting factors over extended durations. These findings reshape our understanding of historical societal transitions. Archaeological analysis focuses on material culture from the late Bronze Age. This analysis reveals significant shifts in both production methods and trade patterns during this era. These changes in material culture are consistent with periods of economic disruption. Such disruptions impacted the creation and exchange of goods, as evidenced by artifacts. Ancient DNA, aDNA, is extracted from archaeological skeletal remains. This genetic material provides direct evidence of past human populations. A DNA analysis reveals patterns of population movements across regions and time. It also offers insights into genetic mixing between different groups. This scientific approach enhances our understanding of human history and evolution. Paleoclimatology is the study of past climates on Earth, using various natural records. Ice cores are crucial paleoclimatological data sources, preserving atmospheric conditions over millennia. These cores contain trapped air bubbles and isotopic compositions, revealing past temperatures and precipitation. Analysis of ice core data provides direct evidence of historical climate patterns and changes. Such data corroborates the occurrence of significant climate events, including severe drought conditions. This scientific evidence helps reconstruct past environmental states and understand long-term climate variability. Tree ring analysis, or dendroclimatology, is a key method in paleoclimatology. It provides valuable evidence of long-term climate variability over centuries. These climate shifts significantly impacted ancient human societies and civilizations. The width and density of tree rings reflect past environmental conditions, like rainfall and temperature. The Anatolian region is characterized by significant seismic activity. This geological feature makes the area highly susceptible to frequent earthquakes. The underlying fault lines are responsible for the region's seismic instability. These geological stresses often culminate in powerful and destructive seismic events. The high frequency of earthquakes poses a continuous threat to infrastructure and populations. Understanding these fault lines is crucial for earthquake preparedness and mitigation strategies. Resource scarcity describes a situation where available resources are insufficient to meet demand. Environmental factors, such as prolonged drought, can severely exacerbate resource scarcity. This scarcity often leads to increased internal strife and social unrest within communities. Intensified competition for dwindling supplies of essential resources becomes a critical issue. Internal societal pressures can lead to significant political instability within a nation. These pressures often manifest as challenges to the established central authority. The weakening of central authority directly impacts the effectiveness of governance. Ultimately, such instability can undermine the overall functioning and stability of the state. Mass migrations are significant movements of large groups of people from one region to another. These movements often represent a desperate response to severe environmental crises. Economic crises also serve as a major catalyst, forcing populations to seek better conditions. Ultimately, these crises lead to widespread population displacement, impacting global demographics. The domino effect describes a chain reaction where one event triggers a sequence of subsequent events. This phenomenon highlights the interconnectedness of various systems or components. A failure in one system can initiate a cascade, leading to failures in others. This illustrates how an initial impact can propagate and amplify across an interconnected network. The Bronze Age crisis represents a period of widespread societal disruption. It was characterized by a systemic collapse affecting multiple civilizations simultaneously. This crisis impacted various cultures, extending beyond single entities like the Hittites. The collapse involved interconnected factors, leading to the decline of established systems. The Hittite Empire, despite its formidable power, ultimately proved vulnerable to various pressures. This vulnerability stemmed from a combination of both external and internal stressors. External stresses included conflicts with neighboring empires and potential climate shifts. Internal stresses often involved political instability, economic strain, or social unrest within the empire. The interplay of these factors led to the empire's eventual decline, highlighting its lack of resilience. The Hittite Empire was renowned for its significant military strength and strategic prowess. Their formidable army was a key factor in establishing and maintaining their vast dominion. However, military power alone proved insufficient to ensure the empire's long-term stability. The Hittites faced severe internal challenges, including widespread environmental degradation. This environmental breakdown contributed to significant economic instability within the empire. Ultimately, these combined environmental and economic pressures led to the empire's decline. Trade disruptions significantly impacts international relations. When trade routes are disturbed, states face competition for essential resources. This competition arises from diminishing access to vital goods and materials. Such scarcity and competition often lead to strained diplomatic relations. States may prioritize national interests, potentially escalating tensions and conflicts. Surviving Hittite archives provide historical documentation. These records detail periods of widespread famine. They also consistently describe internal unrest within the Hittite Empire. These findings align with new interpretations of Hittite history. Linguistic distribution maps illustrate the geographical spread of language groups. The spread of certain linguistic groups can indicate historical population movements. Such movements are often associated with significant events, like crises. Therefore, linguistic patterns can reflect demographic shifts during specific periods. The Sea Peoples are historically known for their destructive invasions during the Late Bronze Age collapse. However, their role might have extended beyond mere destruction. Emerging theories suggest they also acted as facilitators of cultural exchange. Their movements across the Mediterranean could have spread technologies, ideas, and customs. This perspective challenges the traditional view of them solely as invaders. They may have inadvertently fostered new cultural syntheses in the regions they traversed. Bronze production was a critical ancient industry, foundational to military and economic power. This industry relied heavily on two key raw materials, tin and copper. These essential resources were often sourced from geographically distant locations. The long distances created complex and vulnerable supply chains for these materials. A breakdown in the supply chain for tin and copper would halt bronze production. Such a disruption would severely cripple both military capabilities and economic stability. Agricultural yields are a critical factor in ensuring food security for populations. Sustained periods of low agricultural output pose a significant threat to societal well-being. Insufficient yields directly lead to widespread food shortages and scarcity. These conditions inevitably result in famine, impacting large segments of the population. Consequently, famine weakens the population, leading to health crises and societal instability. Desertification is a process where fertile land becomes desert, often due to climate variations and human activities. One significant contributing factor to desertification in certain regions is prolonged drought conditions. Extended periods without sufficient rainfall deplete soil moisture, hindering vegetation growth. This environmental stress ultimately renders the land infertile, transforming productive areas into barren deserts. Social stratification refers to the hierarchical arrangement of individuals into social classes or strata. These existing social structures define access to resources, power, and status within a society. When a crisis occurs, it can significantly impact the stability of these social hierarchies. Crises often exacerbate pre-existing inequalities, making the disadvantaged more vulnerable. This exacerbation can lead to a widening gap between different social strata. Increased inequality can then fuel social unrest and instability within the affected population. Urban decline signifies a severe societal distress within a given era. It is characterized by the abandonment of major urban centers. This abandonment reflects a significant deterioration in living conditions and economic viability. Such decline indicates widespread social and economic challenges impacting communities. Defensive structures were historically implemented to protect against external threats. These structures, though present, proved insufficient in certain contexts. Their ineffectiveness stemmed from systemic collapse, not direct military failure. Multiple contributing factors led to this overarching systemic breakdown. The Bronze Age was characterized by widespread reliance on bronze technology for tools, weapons, and other artifacts. Bronze, an alloy of copper and tin, required complex mining and trade networks to acquire its constituent metals. These metal supply chains were often extensive, connecting distant regions across continents. Disruptions to these vital supply routes, such as conflicts or natural disasters, had profound consequences. Such interruptions could cripple societies dependent on bronze, impacting their economy, military, and daily life. A strong central authority is crucial for effective governance and crisis management. Weakening this authority can severely impair a government's ability to respond to challenges. Coordination of resources and policies becomes difficult without a unified command structure. This is particularly evident when facing multiple simultaneous crises, such as economic downturns or natural disasters. Such a scenario can lead to disorganized and ineffective responses, exacerbating the impact of the crises. Regional autonomy refers to the degree of self-governance granted to a subnational entity. This concept often arises in political systems where power is decentralized. Increased regional autonomy can occur when central governmental control weakens. A diminishing central authority may lead to regions exercising more independent decision-making. This shift can sometimes result in political fragmentation within the larger state. Fragmentation implies a breakdown into smaller, less cohesive political units. Historical revisionism involves re-evaluating past events and narratives based on new evidence or perspectives. The Sea People's narrative describes a confederation of seafaring raiders who invaded the eastern Mediterranean. Traditionally, they were seen as a primary cause of the Late Bronze Age collapse around 1200 BCE. Recent historical revisionism challenges this monolithic view, suggesting a more complex scenario. This reevaluation represents a significant shift in understanding a pivotal period in ancient history. Interdisciplinary research integrates knowledge and methods from multiple academic disciplines. This approach fosters a comprehensive understanding of complex phenomena. For example, new insights often emerge from combining diverse fields. Archaeology provides historical context and material evidence of past societies. Genetics offers data on population movements, ancestry, and biological adaptations. Climatology contributes understanding of past environmental conditions and their impact. Civilizational collapse is a complex phenomenon, not attributable to a single cause. The Bronze Age crisis serves as a prime historical example of this multifaceted nature. It illustrates how interconnected factors contribute to societal breakdown. These factors often include environmental shifts, economic instability, and political upheaval. Understanding such collapses requires analyzing multiple interacting pressures simultaneously. Studying past societal collapses provides critical insights into complex systems. These historical events reveal inherent vulnerabilities within advanced civilizations. Understanding these vulnerabilities helps identify potential risks in modern societies. Analysis of collapse patterns can inform strategies for resilience and sustainability. Historical precedents highlight the interconnectedness of environmental, social, and economic factors. Ultimately, lessons from history offer guidance for preventing future societal breakdowns. Climate change is increasingly recognized as a primary driver of global crises. Among its various impacts, drought stands out as a significant contributing factor. Drought conditions exacerbate existing environmental and societal challenges. The prolonged absence of precipitation leads to water scarcity and ecosystem degradation. This directly affects agriculture, food security, and human populations worldwide. Understanding this link is crucial for developing effective mitigation and adaptation strategies. Established maritime and overland trade routes are vital arteries for global commerce. These routes facilitate the efficient movement of essential goods and critical resources worldwide. Disruptions to these trade routes can severely impede the flow of these crucial supplies. Such interruptions can lead to shortages, price increases, and economic instability in affected regions. Maintaining secure and open trade routes is therefore fundamental for global economic health and stability. Growing populations exert significant pressure on societal frameworks. This demographic expansion often coincides with diminishing natural resources. The combination creates an immense strain on existing social structures. Resource scarcity can lead to increased competition and conflict within communities. Such pressures necessitate adaptation and potential restructuring of social systems. Warfare is a recurring element in human history, often associated with societal decline. However, warfare itself is frequently a symptom, not the root cause of collapse. Deeper environmental stresses often precede and exacerbate conflicts. These environmental pressures can include resource scarcity, climate shifts, or ecological degradation. Economic instabilities also play a critical role, fostering discontent and competition. Therefore, societal collapse is typically driven by complex interactions of multiple underlying factors. Archaeological sites often reveal burn layers, indicating past destruction events. These layers are crucial for understanding the history and fate of ancient settlements. While often attributed to invasion or conflict, burn layers can have diverse origins. Natural disasters, such as earthquakes or volcanic eruptions, could cause widespread fires. Accidental fires, resulting from domestic activities or uncontrolled blazes, are also possibilities. Therefore, interpreting burn layers requires careful analysis of all potential causes, not just warfare. Archaeological evidence reveals the construction of new fortifications in specific regions. These structures served as defensive measures against external threats or internal strife. The emergence of such fortifications indicates a period of heightened insecurity. Their presence suggests an increase in localized conflicts within the area. Thus, fortification building is a key indicator of past societal instability. Genetic studies reveal the phenomenon of population admixture. Admixture indicates the mixing of previously distinct populations. This process often results from historical migrations and interbreeding. It leads to the integration of new genetic groups within a population. Water management systems are crucial for sustaining communities and ecosystems. These systems are designed to regulate water supply, distribution, and usage. Prolonged drought presents a significant challenge to existing water infrastructure. The inability to adapt these systems to extended dry periods can lead to severe consequences. Failure to adapt would result in catastrophic water shortages for populations and agriculture. Effective adaptation of water management systems is essential for resilience against drought. Highly specialized economies focus on producing a limited range of goods or services. This specialization creates efficiency but also increases reliance on external inputs and markets. Such economies, like those in the Bronze Age, were particularly susceptible to disruptions. Supply chain disruptions could severely impact their ability to function and thrive. Famine represents a severe scarcity of food, leading to widespread malnutrition and starvation within a population. This nutritional deprivation significantly weakens the immune systems of affected individuals. Consequently, weakened populations become highly susceptible to outbreaks of various infectious diseases. The combination of famine and disease exacerbates human suffering and can lead to societal breakdown. Political legitimacy is crucial for a ruler's authority and stability. It is often derived from the ruler's ability to provide basic necessities and security to the populace. When rulers fail to meet these fundamental needs, their legitimacy erodes. This erosion of legitimacy can lead to widespread discontent among the governed. Ultimately, a significant loss of legitimacy often culminates in revolts and political instability. The concept of collapse often implies a sudden, catastrophic event. However, many historical and systemic collapses are not instantaneous. Instead, they frequently manifest as a process of gradual decline over time. This decline involves a slow erosion of core structures and functions. It is characterized by increasing fragmentation within the system. Therefore, collapse is often a prolonged process rather than a singular, abrupt occurrence. The Bronze Age collapse was a period of widespread societal disruption across various regions. Its impact was not uniform, with significant differences observed in affected areas. The specific causes of this collapse also varied considerably from one region to another. Factors like climate change, migrations, and internal strife played different roles regionally. Understanding these regional variations is crucial for a comprehensive view of the crisis. Thus, the collapse was a complex phenomenon with diverse local manifestations. Pre-existing interstate rivalries often create tensions between nations. These rivalries can be significantly exacerbated during times of crisis. Such escalation hinders the formation of unified, collaborative responses. Consequently, effective resolution of the crisis becomes more challenging due to disunity. The discovery of numerous abandoned settlements provides critical archaeological evidence. These sites indicate significant historical events, specifically large-scale population movements. Such abandonments often point to periods of profound societal disruption. Archaeological analysis helps reconstruct the causes and impacts of these past societal changes. Genetic studies are instrumental in tracing ancestral linkages and population movements. These studies provide crucial insights into the origins of ancient groups. They help reconstruct the migratory paths and historical interactions of populations. Genetic data can reveal clues about the origins and movements of the Sea Peoples Coalition. Ecosystem degradation refers to the decline in the health and functionality of natural environments. A primary driver of this degradation is the overexploitation of land and natural resources. This involves using resources at a rate faster than they can naturally regenerate. Consequences include loss of biodiversity, soil erosion, and disruption of ecological processes. Ultimately, overexploitation reduces the long-term sustainability of ecosystems and human societies. The barter system involves direct exchange of goods and services without monetary currency. It relies on a double coincidence of wants, where both parties desire what the other possesses. In complex economies, this requirement becomes a significant barrier to efficient trade. The breakdown of intricate trade networks can force a reversion to simpler barter systems. Such a return hinders large-scale economic activity and specialized production. The absence of a common medium of exchange limits economic growth and market expansion. Internal conflicts within the Hittite Empire contributed to its decline. These conflicts often involved power struggles among the ruling elite. Succession disputes and rivalries among nobles destabilized the central government. Such internal divisions diverted resources and attention from external threats. This weakened the empire's ability to maintain control over its vast territories. Ultimately, internal strife made the empire vulnerable to external pressures and collapse. Decentralization refers to the redistribution of power away from a central authority. This process often results in the fragmentation of larger political entities. Power is then dispersed among multiple, smaller governing bodies. The ultimate outcome is the emergence of numerous independent polities. These smaller units exercise greater autonomy in their governance and decision-making. A new historical paradigm emphasizes environmental and systemic factors. This understanding is central to explaining ancient societal collapses. It shifts focus from singular events to broader ecological and structural influences. The paradigm offers a comprehensive framework for historical analysis. Ongoing research continuously refines our understanding of pivotal historical periods. This process involves the application of advanced scientific techniques. These techniques provide new insights into past events and their contexts. The integration of diverse methodologies enhances historical accuracy. Such research is crucial for a comprehensive and nuanced historical perspective.